Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show. I'm still Damien Farr. Remember, no pants November. That's always what it is. It's today I announced a new show coming in March. It's gonna be like a weird thing. On Wednesdays, Way Off. The Way Off Show. You know. So, we're gonna start off today by reviewing stuff like Halo Nightfall. Don't get me wrong, I do kind of like Locke, but the movie's not that great. It's like an FA out of Farr. I would not recommend it to anybody who's not a Halo fan, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I like it to an extent, but the ending is the really only payoff, so it's up to you. Watch at your own risk. And then let's go to the best thing here, which is we're going to talk about the best Halo games. Not including top-down shooters, though. No top-down shooters. That'd be ridiculous. And then, this isn't episode 117, but it's 2 days after Combat Evolved's 16th anniversary, so I felt it was close enough. So let's start off with my least favorite game of Halo. Halo Wars 2. I am just not a fan of this. I like the first one, don't get me wrong, but this one just no. I give it an F out of Farr. I just didn't like it. That's all there is to say. They changed the controls, they changed a bunch of things, and I just didn't like it. I did like Halo Wars Definitive Edition though, but that's coming up later. Halo 5 Guardians, the campaign was awful in my mind, and well, that's not a good thing. I liked Halo 4's campaign, to be honest. That'll be coming up again later. But really, the Definitive Edition, Halo 5 Guardians was just kind of It's an F. The Forge was amazing, though. So if you got Halo 5 Forge on PC, you got the best part of the game, in my mind. Then, Halo Wars. There's also the Definitive Edition that came with Halo Wars 2. But I love this game. Even I'm not a big RTS guy, so that's probably the reason why it's so low on the list. I get that it was an amazing game. This was originally what Halo was supposed to be at one point, so happy that they actually made it a game, and they made it a good game. I gave it an FA out of Farr. I thought it was great, to be honest. My favorite RTS. I'm not a big RTS guy, like I said, so great game. If you haven't played it, play the Definitive Edition though. Then Halo 4. This is one that people love or hate. I love the campaign. Can't stand the multiplayer. I think the multiplayer is just a Call of Duty ripoff. Do I think the multiplayer could have been improved? Yes, if it was like Halo Reach, it would have been great, to be honest. But that's me. I loved it, the campaign at least. So I gave it an FAR just for the campaign. The multiplayer though, it's not worth your time. Unless you play it on Master Chief Collection, then it's kind of cool actually. Alright, so continuing where I left off. I didn't run out of space this time, I just knew I had to stop soon. Then we're going to where they become masterpieces in my mind. Halo CE. So this is anniversary, this is CE. If I could get them to stand, that'd be amazing. So, this game is the reason we're all here, talking about Halo. Without it, we wouldn't be here, to be honest. So, what do I think about it? I think it's a masterpiece. For me, the multiplayer was perfect. If you could get 16 people on Blood Gulch, that'd be amazing all the time. It also taught me about how storytelling can work in a video game, or in general. Without it, I might not even be making this show, to be honest. Like, I just learned so much from this storytelling of this game. Is it my favorite? No. It holds up still amazingly. That's why I give it an FARR out of Farr. Then, Halo 2 and Halo 2 Anniversary. That's why I got the Master Chief Collection actually out. What is there to say about this game? It's the perfect sequel. It improves upon the original in every way. The only thing that's bad, in my mind, is the fact that they had to cut off the end of the story. But in the end, to me, as a creator, writer, guy, that's a big deal. I learned that then, that, sometimes you have to cut stuff off to make your vision type of a thing. So they had to cut off the end of their story to then make the game, which I think is amazing. So, Halo 2 gets an FARR. We're coming down to the final two. So, I know what you're saying. Where's ODST? Why are you saying final two? Because I included it with Halo 3 in my mind, because it uses the basic thing is still similar. So I love them both, to be honest, and I wouldn't be able to put them either way, one above the other. I think they're both amazing games. Halo 3 improved upon the original, or Halo 2 in every way. It added more, like, equipment, which was then implemented in later games as armor abilities and all that, which I love. I think these two are the most, like, complete game you have, because obviously the multiplayer disc was Halo 3's multiplayer for ODST's multiplayer was this, and they included Firefight. ODST's story is, if not the best, the second best. So I think it's amazing that these two are together. I think they stay together forever because, like I said, similar enough. The gameplay is similar, but yet different in so many ways, but they're both Halo 3, so I put them together at number 2 with an FARR. And then, I'm guessing you're knowing which one's coming first. This Halo Reach. In my mind, it took Halo, what CE did, amazingly, for the storytelling, made it so much better. Took what ODST did for the storytelling, made it better. Added new camera angles and all that stuff for cutscenes and stuff, for campaign at least. The firefight was ODST but improved, which is amazing enough. Then, finally, the multiplayer. It's my favorite. 3 would be there, but this came out. And over the years, it's just grown on me more and more. The fact that it's like 3, but it's more fast-paced is amazing. There's so many options for what you can do in a game, even though I just go back to the pistol all the time and just annihilate with the pistol. But this is my favorite Halo game, hands down. There's no contest, unless it was with 3. So, really, those are my favorite games, because without this series, I might not be here making these videos, or in general, I might not be playing video games still, or anything like that. So, what is your favorite Halo game? Or what's your list of favorite Halo games? Maybe yours is similar, maybe yours is not. But as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and have a far off night.